series with the Kings with a win yesterday. That series now sits at 2-2 and goes back to Sacramento for Game 5. Shannon, from what you've seen through 4 games, who wins this series?
I picked the Warriors, Skip. I'm going to ride with them. I just believe they're going to be more than capable. They got the pedigree, they got the history, they got the background to get at least one game on the road. I believe in Steph. Draymond has come back. I believe he'll keep a clear head. Doesn't want to cost his team. He played well yesterday. Gave him 12 big points. I think 10 or 11 rebounds. He played really well, although he didn't shoot the ball well. He did give him some points, rebounds, and assists. The Warriors they turn the ball over. And that's what, and calling a timeout, I mean, somebody, of the superstar players, I mean, I couldn't tell you one, but Steph Curry would be the last superstar player that I would think would call a timeout and not have any remaining. He would not be first on my list to say, okay, he would make that blunder.
I would say LeBron would be first on the list of not making that mistake.
Right. And so I just believe that they can clean up some of the mistakes that they've been making, and they can find a way to get one game. It's not going to be easy because the Kings do a great job in clutch situations. The last 5 minutes of the ball game, if it's a nip-and-tuck ball game, they normally pretty much, if they can get a shot off and that turn it over like they did yesterday 5 times in the fourth quarter, Skip, good things normally happen for this team. So I'm going to ride with the Warriors. I picked the Warriors. I think it's going to probably be a 7-game series, but I think the Warriors can get one of these road games, although they have been not very good on the road this year.
Okay. I hear everything you just said. You could be right. But I love the Kings in this series. I've liked them from the start. Yeah. All year long, they said, pick us, pick us, pick us. And a lot of people said, nah, you ain't been there and done any of this before. And yet, I look at yesterday, and as much as I did not like the way the Kings handled themselves in the fourth quarter, as much as they did not deserve to even be in the game, given the 5 times they turned the ball over in the fourth quarter, when I look at the final box, it felt to me like Golden State was making every shot.
Right.
It felt like every time they launched a 3, it ripped as cleanly as it could rip. And Steph did make 5 out of 11, and Clay did make 4 out of 9. And they did make 14 for the game. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? So did Sacramento. So it was 14-14 in three-point shooting. That will work. Look at the backboards, as in rebounding. It looked like Golden State played stronger, especially than Sabonis did. They had 44 rebounds. Guess what the Kings had yesterday? 44 rebounds.
Yeah.
So they matched them in three-point shooting and rebounding. You mentioned the turnovers. Golden State did have 11, not terribly high. Sacramento wound up with 10. But the problem was they had 5 in the fourth quarter. Just to drive home my point of how they could have, should have won the game in the fourth quarter and kept spitting up the bit and giving it right back to you. I want to show you these 5 turnovers one more time because they are horrendously bad. These are 5 Kings turnovers at Golden State in a game that they almost won, that went to the last shot. Start with 8:07. We got Malik Monk. He just loses the handle, and that's no good. You can't do that. And then here comes Monk again with another bad pass turnover. It's no good. You can't do that. Here's Sabonis. He's got the basketball in his hands. Then he don't got the basketball, and here they go. And this is the most horrendous one. This is De'Aaron Fox. This is the clutchest player in the fourth quarter in the league. I don't know what he was doing. Neither did anybody else.
Where has the ball stopped? Why he stopped?
I don't know. I have no idea. And here's Davion Mitchell. He gets the ball, and then he steps on the out-of-bounds line. I gave you 5 turnovers. 5 times they gave possessions back to Golden State, and it still went down to the last shot, in part because Steph blundered with the timeout, in part because Steph had a 3 that would have been a dagger that would have put them up 11, and he missed that with 57 seconds left. Do you believe that? He had a 3 to go up, to go up 8 points, and Shannon's home free on that one. And then he missed the runner at the end of the game with 14 seconds left. He had the little free throw line runner that there's the 3 miss. And then he's got the runner at the free throw line. He makes this shot blindfolded, and no. This is the 3 again. So my point is that Sacramento played an horrendously sloppy fourth quarter, and Harrison Barnes had a last-second shot, that looked like it was online to me. It was just like 6 inches too far, and it caught too much back iron. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take those stats. I'll take the way they played because they stood up to Golden State yesterday. You can't say that there was anything to be humiliated or to second guess in this game except the 5 turnovers, right?
Right.
Those are self-inflicted. Those are mostly unforced. Those are the kind of errors you can clean up. And going home, I think they will clean them up.
But you got to think about it. You're thinking about what Sacramento, the rebounding edge. Normally, the Warriors are not a great rebounding team.
Okay, but at home, they just play their tails off because Kevon Looney plays like possessed.
Yeah, so they found a way to stay hanging there with the rebounding. And I think the thing is they do a lot of fouling too. The Warriors do a lot of fouling. They kind of cut that down. They have to do a better job on the road. Now, obviously, things are different road and home. Yeah. But the first 2 games, they committed a lot of fouls, turned the ball over a lot. I think those are some things that Steve Kerr definitely be in their ear about. Says, guys, look, we got to play cleaner to give ourselves a chance to win on the road.
Okay.
I think they can steal one of these.
Keegan Murray is a rookie in this league out of Iowa. He set the rookie record for 3-point makes. He couldn't throw it in the Pacific Ocean until yesterday, and all of a sudden he makes 5 out of 7 threes. That will work. He scored 23 points in this game on the road. That will work.
Right.
It will translate back to home. I like the way they're all playing. They are not afraid of Golden State. They know they stood up to them, especially in Game 4 in their house. Here they go.
Didn't Steph tell you about their history?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
But it's ancient.
No, it ain't ancient. Yeah. No, it ain't ancient. You remember last year?
It feels like it is now.
You remember what he did last year?
Yeah,
you remember what he did last year?
Yeah, they've been to hell and back this year.
Yeah, hey, Steph, hey, you know.
Yeah.
Hey,
okay.
Steph Curry.
Yeah.
You know
I thought they were going to lose with Draymond coming right back in the lineup, and he made a smart move. He went to Steve Kerr and said, don't start me. I thought the energy worked better for him to come off the bench. But now you know what's going to happen in Game 5. He will be in the starting lineup.
He might.
I like the Kings in Game 5. If it takes Game 7, they'll win Game 7 at home. But I definitely like them in Game 5 at Sacramento.
Well, first of all, Skip, you got to win Game 5 because you know it's not going back. It's not going back to Sacktown if they don't get Game 5. Okay. You know that.
All right. So I will take the Kings for 2 cases in Game 5.
Give me the points.
No.
Oh,
you never give me the points.
I just gave you points.
Yeah, but they were 7.5-point favorites, and you gave me 2. Okay, I'll do it. It's 1.5. I'll give you a half a point. Just to break the tie. I'll give you a half a point.
Give me 2.
Come on.
Give me 2 points.
You've got the defending champs. You got Steph Curry.
We the worst road team. We won 11 games out of 41. You happy with that?
I'll give you 1 point.
No.
Take 1?
No, I want 2 points.
2 points, 1.5.
Okay, give me 1.5.
Okay, done.
I don't want it.
You don't want it? Thank you.
I don't want it.
Thank you.
I don't want it.
So you accept the bet straight up?
Nope.
Thank you.
Nope.
Oh, you don't accept the bet?
I don't want the bet.
Somebody is scared.
Because you won't give me the 4 made threes by GOAT because you know what's going to happen tonight.
Okay. I'll take Sacramento straight up in Game 5, and I'll do the GOAT deal, quote unquote.
No, give me the 2 points like you promised.
Huh?
Give me 2 points.
I didn't promise.
Okay, give me 2 points.
What are you talking about?
Give me 2. Give me the Warriors in 2.
The Warriors in 2?
Warriors in 2 and GOAT and 4 made threes.
Then I just gave you everything. No. I don't get anything back.
But you
said, okay, wait. I'll do this. I'll go phony GOAT makes 5 threes.
No. Skip,
I'll give you 2 points.
You just told the world, do you know what your so-called GOAT is from 3 of the last 2 games? He's over. He's 1 for 12.
1 for 12.
Okay, so what's 4? Give me 4 little measly, stinking Peasley threes.
I'll do 5 and 2.
No.
Going once, going twice.
It's gone. I don't want it.
I told you, I don't want to bet against the team I picked to win. I need phony GOAT to make 4 threes tonight. He owes his team 4 threes tonight.
He going to make them.
He will make. He has to make. If he doesn't, Ja's going to get him.
Ja ain't going to get nothing. Ja going home with an L.
Ja got 24 in the 4th.
And what he get him?
It got him a -10 is what he got.
Got it.
He was down 10.
He got all that.
Yeah.
He did all that. Took an L back with him to the hotel.
You going? You going? You going to be there?
It might be a possibility, It's been a while.
If you're going, that's a big distraction for the visiting team.
I got to, might have one of those same cardigan or something.
Really?
Good luck cardigan. Might have an old good luck cardigan on it. Jim?
Is this a disclosure right here on the air? Huh? Really?
You might have to see, I might have the old Make
Really?
a guest appearance. Yeah.
Courtside.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maybe Dylan come over and dap you up before the game.
That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
All's fair in love, war, and playoff basketball. I'm here for the fashion, Shannon. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about the Suns. Do they look like they're finals bound? I need to get you two to break this one down for me. That's next on Undisputed.